So let's talk about funding your business. Now, people always talk about this is like get funding, get funding, get funding, get funding, right? But the thing they fail to realize is cool, you have money. Now what? You don't have an idea. You don't have a business plan. You don't have operations. You don't have processes. You don't know what the hell you're doing. So it doesn't really matter. So I firmly believe that you need to bootstrap your first business. And here's the reason why. When you have funding, whether it's 0% interest credit cards, whether it's going to be somebody else investing in your business, you have too much money to actually know what to do with. You don't have an actual solid plan that works. You don't have the business fundamentals. You don't have revenue coming in. You don't know how to you don't know how to do your finances. Because when you're actually struggling, when I mean struggling, what I'm referring to is like, you know that, hey, if I spend this $10, like I need to make $20 or $15. Your mentality changes because I see this all the time and I get a lot of requests for like information or help with business. And a lot of it is like, hey, what should I do? Right. And the problem is the biggest problem that people run into is the fact that they just have the money and they just don't know how to spend it efficiently for their business. So they get stuck in what we call analysis paralysis. There's so many different options available to you versus when you bootstrap your business, you don't have those options. You have limited amount of funds. So you have to really efficiently spend it. So what I believe in is you focus on what we call sweat equity. So if you're in real estate, you understand this. You say, hey, you either pay for a contractor to do it, or you say, you know what, I'm going to go to Home Depot or Lowe's. I'm going to get a hammer. I'm going to figure it out myself. Once you're able to actually do a little more sweat equity in your business, you figure out the sales, you figure out the marketing, you figure out the product market fit, you figure out how to actually make it attractive to customers, retain customers, make the customers worth more. Then when you add in the money, what ends up happening is you just put gasoline on the fire. Well, the problem most people do is they don't even have a strong fire and they're trying to fan it, but it doesn't matter. The fundamentals are gone. It's going to go out the moment a burst of wind comes in. So if you're on the fence and you're trying to figure out what you need to do, number one, just figure out an idea, make some mistakes much faster, generate your first dollar, generate your next dollar, and then focus on, all right, it's not binary anymore. Now it's a matter of volume. That's when you bring in outside money. And I'm just going to tell you something that's very frank. If you're making enough money in your business, you're not going to want to have outside money. And the reason why is because now you're giving away equity, you're giving away percentages, and you're not taking as much money home. And let's just be realistic. You're getting into business to generate as much revenue for yourself as possible, for your team, and to provide a lot more economic mobility. And by bringing existing or outside money into a business that doesn't have the proper fundamentals, you're just setting yourself up for failure. So if you're on the fence, number one, it's great to have the money available to you, but I would just focus on bootstrapping because you're going to learn the fundamentals necessary to actually scale your business the right way.